don't you say one goddamn word to me, Jerry. Don't you say one fucking word, or I swear to God I will pull your eyeballs out with my nails and feed them to the pig. I swear to fucking God, not one word. I don't know.
That's all I was going to ask.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. What else would you ask me about? There's only one thing anyone ever asks me about, and the answer is I do not know.
If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Darcy. Okay.
So you can just drop it. Everyone can just drop it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Still.
Oh, fuck you, Jerry.
You are his grandmother, Darcy.
You think that means anything? You think Danny tells me anything? I've raised that boy his whole life and he doesn't tell me shit. You're her father. Does she tell you every little detail about her life? Does she do that?
Brooklyn ain't the one we're all asking questions about, Darcy. Their boy was left in Danny's care while she went to work. She comes home and finds Danny passed out on the couch and the boy missing.
I don't know.
Someone knows, and I think we all know who that someone is that knows.
That boy.
Where'd he go?
He was an angel. He just turned 1. I baked him a cake.
I helped him take his first steps just the week before.
Danny loved that boy.
Oh, and yet all he says is he woke up and the boy was gone. Just gone.
I raised that boy as much as anybody did. Well, Danny was off doing what Danny does, and your daughter was working, as you call it.
She doesn't do that anymore.
Working it.
That girl got right.
Right. There ain't no such thing as right when it comes to junk and what you're willing to do for a little old piece of it. There's just getting through the day.
I guess you know about that.
I guess I do.
How long's it been?
4 years, 2 months, and 14 days. Not that it is any of your goddamn business.
Good for you, Darcy.
Somebody give me a fucking medal. That's right, they do. 5 years, you get a medal.
It's been over a year for my Brooklyn.
Yeah, she gets a ribbon.
How long's it been for Danny?
What time is it? Probably about 15 minutes. Now, why don't you just shut the hell up and let me enjoy my drink?
I thought I was supposed to drink.
We're not. Alcohol has never been my problem. I can drink as much as I like and it has never been a problem. It's just when the one thing leads to the other that is a problem, but it has been 4 years, 2 months, and 14 days. Not that it's any of your goddamn business.
Danny and I are going to have a talk here pretty soon.
What is that supposed to mean?
Your grandson and I are going to have a very meaningful...
Stay away from him, Jerry.
I'm done staying away, Darcy. I stayed away on account of the cops saying they'd handle it, but they'd handled nothing but their own dicks as far as I can tell. Since February it's been, and nothing. They said to wait for the spring thaw and there'd be new evidence. Well, here we sit in May and they still got nothing. My daughter wakes up crying. All times of night. She goes off in the woods calling for that boy and begging God to show her the way. Nothing! I'm done waiting, Darcy. I'm done waiting for the cops. I'm done waiting for God. Danny and I are going to have a conversation.
Look at you. Look at you, Jerry. You are nothing but a broken down old heap. You know that? You're gonna have a conversation.
Watch yourself, Darcy.
You sit there, you and your friends, sit on your bar stools and drinking your whiskey and beer, and you ain't never done nothing. Just keep sitting there on your bar stools, slinging your bullshit. You're gonna have a conversation.
There's things I learned in the Army. There's things I know how to do.
What do you know how to do, Jerry?
There's ways of getting a guy to talk. The cops.
You sound like a guy in a movie.
The cops
A
aren't.
bad movie. One of those movies on Netflix they never put out in the theaters. You are nothing but a bad actor in a bad movie, Jerry.
There's things I could do to you.
Now get me already been done. We're the crumbs, Jerry. I heard that in one of those Netflix movies they never put out in the theaters. A guy says he's feeling crummy, and I gotta tell you, it gave me pause, as the expression goes. I actually paused the movie, and I looked around where I was sitting. I keep a clean house, in spite of everything, best I can. But there were crumbs, you know? And in the corners with the cat hair, crumbs of, what, pizza crust? Piece of birthday cake? And the thought of it made me start to bawl my eyes out that all I might ever have left of my grandson are crumbs from his birthday cake. Danny won't talk. I have tried everything. I begged him. I told him I would get him the best lawyer. I beat him with a frying pan.
What?
You know how he mumbles.
It drives me crazy.
I catch him in my house one night, going through the refrigerator. He says he wants some eggs. So I start making him some eggs. And I start asking him again about the boy. And he just stands there mumbling something I can't even understand. Jerry, I picked up that pan and I hit him with it. Eggs are flying everywhere. I hit him again and I start screaming at him, will you speak up? Will you just speak up?
Okay, Darcy. Okay. Hey, you're okay.
Aliens, he says to me. Must have been aliens.
The fuck?
Alien abduction, honestly, who am I to say? There's no boy, there's no broken doors, there's no open windows, there's no tracks in the snow, there's no blood, no bones, no body, just whoosh, beam me up, Scotty.
Might as well say it was trolls.
Trolls? With the hair?
In the old stories, trolls would kidnap children and eat them. The old fairy tales. Ones my grandmother used to tell us kids to keep us wandering off into the woods. Keep us indoors, where it's safe.
These people, they don't want to talk to us, Jerry. I wish we'd just disappear.
Ha! These are our friends.
They want to push us down through the cracks. Pretend like nothing ever happened.
Nah. I think we're more like the gum you stick on the underside of a chair. Forgotten. It's still there. You turn the lights on at the end of the night, stack the chairs. Here we are. Pink and green and white. Covered in dust and hair. That's us. Stuck on the underside of a chair, that's all. Still here.
Crumbs and gum. We got a high opinion of ourselves.
Top shelf. Well aged.
And we aren't even that old, Jerry.
A couple of spring chickens. Running around the barnyard. Looking for love.
What are you doing tonight, Jerry? Wanna come up to laughs?
Sure, Darcy. Let's go have some laughs. Pick up a bottle along the way. Lots of laughs.
know they're gonna end up crumbs and gum stuck to the bottom of a chair. They've got a golden ticket to anywhere. You know that feeling, Jerry? Holding them?
I do.
And they just smile up at you like the